happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, the mild cigar.
KP, the #1 nut. Why settle for less? Less.
Yes?
You remember I've come to talk to you about life insurance?
Oh, yes, of course. Do come in.
Nice room, lovely family. But if you lost your husband, perish the thought, what would you be left with?
Freedom.
Then perhaps you should consider...
No need.
Then what about a policy that
Covered.
Well, here's a policy that
No.
could... But
Maybe you don't know about freedom.
freedom?
Life insurance you can change as you go along. Look, you're a young man. Why go through life buying a new policy every time something happens? You know, when you get married, when you have kids, when you get a mortgage, when you invest. And should the worst happen, perish the thought.
Well, I mustn't take up any more of your time.
Perhaps I should have mentioned there's hospital cover, too.
Freedom from Guardian Royal Exchange, the life insurance you can change as you go along.
G'day. We have country fairs a lot like this back home. Mind you, I don't think that'll ever replace the boomerang. Anyhow, let's see how your local brew compares to ours. Like liquid gold trickling over your taste buds.
4 rounds bottoms, please.
I think I'll give the pub grub a miss.
Foster's, the amber nectar.
Why not switch to Quicksave and see why so many people recommend it?
Well, I recommend it because everybody wants to save money nowadays, and you can certainly do that at Quicksave.
You can always depend on brand names, and that's what I get at Quicksave.
Well, I shop at Quicksave again. I was surprised how much cheaper top brands could be.
Quicksave has lots of brands, cheaper prices. That's why I switched.
That's why they switched. Quality brands at lower prices.
All top brands and all cut prices. That's Quicksave.
Some events call for a larger cigar. So we've introduced Hamlet's special Panatellas. They rise to any occasion.
Come out now.
We're eating in. And Paolo's cooking.
When you can't get out to your favorite pizzeria, try new McCain Pizza Perfection from the freezer. Individually pan-baked, light dough-based mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, or smoked ham and mushroom, and more mozzarella.
This place is surrounded, so come on out.
Hey, who's gonna get the Chianti?
At last, Pizza Perfection from McCain. Now you'll never need to go out for pizza again.
To flow, wherever metal moves against metal. To clean, lubricate, and protect today's petrol, diesel, and turbocharged engines demands an oil of superlative quality.
Protect your engine with Esso Superlube, the striped protector. Quality at work.
Mortgages. What kind of place will I be able to afford? Kids. Think of the cost. A bank loan. Maybe I need to borrow some money for a few more kids. And of course there's pensions. And life assurance. Not to mention holidays with the kids.
Barclays. For mortgages, loans, life assurance, pensions, travel money, investment.
You look worried. When's the wedding?
Or you could even just use us as a bank.
Here in Arizona, the West can still be wide.
Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Worthington. Once you couldn't buy a thing here without gold, but these days you're safer with plastic. But after a T-burn, will your card cut the mustard? Nope. Surprisingly, in the States, Barclaycard is welcomed at thousands more places than certain charge cards I could mention. Personally, I'd be thrown without one.
For details, dial 100 and ask for free phone Barclaycard.
Now, if I tell Mr. Green that when I was in the washroom, I overheard Mr. Brown telling Mr. White that it was Mr. Grey who'd condoned Mr. Black's decision on Project Orange, then Mr. Green will view Mr. Black in a very different light, which will then leave Mr. Grey with no alternative but to accept the job in the Reykjavik sub-office. And I'll get his new Vauxhall Carlton CD.
The Carlton from Vauxhall. Once driven, forever smitten.
Lou. Tennent's the name. I was getting nowhere on Candy's case. The chips were down, the place was battered. A French fry let something slip. I ordered a Tennent's Pilsner. The cool taste was heavens above. Then it clicked. It was an open and shut case. I was a star. I had a choice. Drink my Tennent's Pilsner or head for... It was close, but not that close. Tennent's Pilsner. It's good, but not that good.
To my home, where to thy speech serves for authority. I prithee and pay bounteously. Console me what I am and be my aid. Okay. You, got everything you want? Yeah, I think so.
Jacobs, they take some topping.
The story of the Duke and Duchess of Windsor has always had a strange and powerful fascination. But what was the secret story behind their love affair? And did the Duke have an incredible scheme to regain the throne over Nazi Britain? Read it all in King of Fools this week in the Daily Express. Plus, the most sensational story of all, did the Duke father a secret son?
If you think I bear a striking resemblance to the Duke, you may find out why in my story. Also told for the first time, only to the Daily Express.
Have we got news for you?
you're looking for a new home, finding the right mortgage is so important. So turn to the Cheshire. We'll listen, we'll help. We can promise you a mortgage even before you go house hunting. Give yourself a head start. Stop where you see this sign.